I'm so excited about this new moon, guys. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Um, I just got done meditating for like 20 minutes, so I'm pretty juiced up with the love right now. Hi, Dream State Visions. Hello, hello. Oh, we got one girl. Hello. Hi. I'm sorry. I'm just like a teeny little kid right now. Um, say hi if you are on YouTube so I can welcome you in. But I am so excited about this new moon. This is a powerful moment for us all to really, really solidify and call in what we want for our creative journeys, the life we want, the love we want, the relationships we want, the success we want. All of it is on the table, is here for you, is ready now to be called in. So, we are going to spend some time today talking a little bit about the energies. I don't know, honestly, how all of this is going to go. I'm feeling very inspired to tweak things a little bit on the fly, and so I'm just going to listen to my guidance as to what to do, because this new moon is so special, and this is such a precious moment for us all. So, before we get started, I want to hear from you. How are you feeling? What's going on? Maybe you can put a little emoji. Maybe you can drop a word or two. Let me know what's on your plate, what energetically is surrounding you at this moment. Maybe you feel stressed this morning. Maybe you're at peace this morning. Maybe you're excited like I am. What is it that's bubbling up for you? Let's get it all out there. Let's start sharing and getting comfortable with sharing. And while you do that, I'm just going to explain a little bit how this is going to go. And I think we are still going to do some journaling, some manifestation creating. So I do highly recommend that you have a journal with you and something to write with, so that we can start really putting into form already what it is we are wanting to create. And then to have a safe space, I would like us to start with some centering breaths and nam chants, which I hadn't been doing at the start of these lunar rituals, and I realized yesterday, I don't know why, I'm going to start doing that, because we really should always be getting centered in our hearts before we start pretty much anything, and especially these sacred rituals. So we're going to do that. So make sure you're in a place where you can feel comfortable doing that. And if you aren't in a space where you feel comfortable, you can put some headphones on. Maybe just listening to me doing the down chants is as comfortable as you feel. That's fine. Oh, Dream State Vision says endless possibilities, hopeful, excited, creative juices flowing today. Yes. Oh, blessings, blessings, blessings to you 1,000-fold. That is such a good vibration to be in on this day. And the new moon is peaking as we speak. Like, literally, the planets just shifted. I got a text from my astrology service that tells me the second it happens, it just is happening right as we speak, right as we speak. That's not usual. I schedule these rituals the same time on the day of the moon, but it's not always in alignment. Maybe the moon doesn't keep to the evening, but this is spot on. It is happening now. We are manifesting it now. So let us bless our words, our bonds, with all the good things going. So to start it off, let's get into our hearts. let's make sure that we are creating from a space of alignment and authenticity, a space of love. Even excitement is kind of tense, so let's body out tension. Just let some breaths out nice and calm. Let just breathe in nice and deep into the belly. Now ground all of that excitement, all that anticipation. So before we start our yam chants, I want to just take a couple of counted breaths. So a nice deep inhale into the belly for 4, we'll hold for 4, exhale for 4, and then hold out for 4, and then repeat that maybe 2 or 3 times, and then we'll move, relaxing our breath. So here we go, 4 corners breath, inhaling deep into the belly for a count of 4, and hold 2, 3, exhaling slow, 2, 3, 4, hold breath out, inhale in, hold, exhale, slow, 2, 3, breath out. One more time, deep into the belly. As we talk about this new moon, I want to just remind you what new moons are. They're creation points. They're an opportunity that presents itself when the sun and the moon come together. When the masculine energy of the sun and the feminine energy of the moon come together, they create. And this new moon is in Taurus, the very sign, the very archetype of creating, of manifesting, of making something happen. Growth on this earth, that abundance of Mother Earth is that Taurus energy. So when we combine this new moon as just a cosmological event with the archetype of Taurus, and there's some other stuff astrologically going on that's kissing this new moon, like Jupiter. There's so much beautiful energy going on right now. Even the degree at which this new moon is a creation degree. So without getting all nerdy on you, I want to just emphasize that there's no mistake that you're here. There's no mistake that you are watching this. There's no mistake that you are ready with this energy at this point in space and time, because it's go time. It's now time. What do you want? What do you want? The universe is asking you, what do you want? What do you want? Whatever you is that you want is here for you. It's coming. It's on its way. It already is. I want to pause for a moment. Street State Visions is dropping some magic in the chat. I realized when journaling the other day that the life I'm currently living was the life I dreamed of as a teen and early adult. And I've been manifesting all that time. It is here. Yes. But, right, you recognize that was pre-sent. That was sent by a younger version of you. Now the you that you are now, that's even more in her power, even more in her magic, even more in that ooey gooey knowingness of the soul is creating. So mind blown. Where will you be in 5, 10 years from now? Wow, you're creating from this space. That's incredible. So much gratitude and honestly some disbelief. Like the time is now, it's all happening. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, what is Taurus asking us to do besides manifest, besides sit in abundance, besides expect abundance? That Mother Earth Gaia energy wanting to birth through you right now. What else does Taurus ask us to do? Taurus is all about what you value, what's important to you, what matters in life, right? When we think of Taurus energy, sometimes we talk about the senses and the appreciation of the finer things. But what that energy is really doing is it's saying, I value this. A beautiful crystal, the color of it, the way it feels in my hand. That's Taurus valuing this, right? There are things you don't value. I was just telling my mother-in-law the other day, I don't value stress anymore. I used to think that was equated how much work I was doing, or it was a sign I was working hard enough. But I don't value stress anymore. That's a sign I'm out of alignment as far as I'm concerned. I value peace, balance, equilibrium, efficiency, sustainability. Those are the things that I value. What do you value? Taurus is asking you, what do you value? Write it down. Make sure that you include those values in your manifestation. You value nature, call in more nature into your life. You value your free time, call in more freedom and free time into your life. You value love and connection with other people. Start calling that in. Bring it in more and more and more and more and more and more. There's no end. You can have it all. Another thing that Taurus is asking you to do. And I always think of the Knight of Pentacles card when I think of Taurus because it's about the worth of being. Do you value yourself? And I venture to guess that some of you are at this point where you're finally shifting and valuing yourself. Hi, Wings of Jewels. Good to see you. You're valuing yourself more now, or you're recognizing that you have this desire to value yourself more now, that you can see with awareness how you've been devaluing yourself in the past, and you're ready at this new moon to say no more to that. I deserve value. I deserve to feel loved by myself, first and foremost. And so Taurus and this new moon, and this was the focus of the affirmations that I shared um, leading up to this lunar event, were all about learning to value yourself as an artist, value yourself as a creator, value the work that you're doing. It is worthy. It is worthy, and it doesn't become worthy when someone buys it. It doesn't become worthy when it gets in a gallery. It doesn't become worthy when you're published, or someone picks up your song, or you finally, get this, that, or the other. It doesn't come then. Its value is now. It's important that as creatives, we start to shift our opinions about what makes our work valuable. And I think that all comes from here. The more it comes from here, the more rich with value it is. Right? So we're always, again, going to talk about going back to the heart. But I've got some cool things planned for that. I got whole new ideas about services and things I would like to offer you all to help you really get in tune with that heart. Because the more you create from that space and just live your life from that space, the more valuable everything around you starts to become, the more true a reflection of your soul it becomes. So what matters to you? How do you value yourself? And can you sit in the vibration of the future you desire, the feeling of what you desire, the freedom? Again, these are all the values: the freedom, the expression, the security, stability, the abundance of love, the abundance of opportunities, meeting new people, having new experiences. Do you value? See this new movement. There's a reason that I switched up. Oh, hi there, hi there. Nat in Berlin joined us. Hello. Um, wow, really in Berlin? That's cool. That's really cool. Or maybe it's just your name. I don't know. But it's good to see you right here. Um, I switched up the painting that I have on the easel back here because I wanted to, and this is unfinished, by the way. I'm going to be sending it to my beloved friend, Dream State Visions, as soon as I get off my butt and do it, as a collaborative project. So this is my portion of it. But I wanted to bring it, felt compelled, because it's all about creation. It's this cosmic egg, this infinite potential that we have available to us right now. And I felt like it was so energetically fitting as a backdrop to this new moon ritual, that we would be blessed by an opportunity to birth something. And I don't think it's something totally new to you. I think what you're birthing right now is probably something that's been in the works for a while. It's just now you finally feel like you can do it, or you're getting there. You're getting there, which is fantastic. Right? So now that we've kind of talked about some of the Taurus things, I want to hear from you. I've already asked you to start thinking and sitting in the values. Taurus is all about, what do you value? That's why Taurus loves the sensations of things and its values. What do you value? I want to hear from you in the chat. Maybe it's a word, um, maybe it's experience. What do you value? What are you wanting more of? And also, too, if you are in the process of solidifying yourself, um, or you're wanting to amplify your feelings of self-worth, let me know that too. Where are you at on your self-worth journey? Oh, Wings of Jewels says, yes, what I'm working on is a poetry book that had its genesis complete in 2010. Woo! Praise be to the all. I am so glad that you put a timeline out there so other people can see the creative process isn't just ABC done. Sometimes it takes years, decades for a project to fully birth itself through you, and there is nothing wrong with that. I have noticed through my writings that the stories I've been working on, it's like the parts of it that I'm working on are such a reflection of where I'm at right now. And the parts I was working on before were a reflection of where I was at then. It's like I'm evolving as my book is evolving. That's beautiful. Nat Nat in Berlin says myself, choosing myself for the first time in my life. Can we please put up some claps and love for Nat Nat? That is gorgeous. Choosing myself for the first time in my life. I am right there with you. Mm-hmm. Choosing myself, choosing my authentic expression, choosing my freedom to decide. I value amplifying my self-confidence, Tuesday Vision says. I value diminishing my fears. Raising that self-confidence, bringing it higher and higher and higher and higher. And I truly believe that self-confidence grows as we grow in our work, as we grow in our belief in our work. Then that confidence just comes naturally as like a byproduct of the valuing of oneself, right? That was just saying that, choosing themselves for the first time in their life. Doesn't just the words of that start to raise your confidence? So the more we value ourselves, the more we value ourselves, the more confident we are in ourselves, and thus the things that come from us that we create, music, art, clothing, whatever it is that you love to get your hands on, that you love to birth into this world, will be infused with that higher level of self-value and confidence to where you can have your work out and no one buy it and you still love it because you've already solidified the value of it here. You could get rejected by a publisher and still love your story because you've already solidified the value of it here. So that's beautiful. Yes, based on my own life. Wings of Jewels, I'm so curious about this poetry book. I really would love to see it when you feel ready and willing to share. Yes. Oh, I love to see you guys supporting each other. That's so beautiful. I also recently overcame a bad bout of imposter syndrome. Overcame it, Wings of Jewels. Beautiful. So that imposter syndrome, this new moon is the perfect new moon to solidify your confidence in yourself now and realizing those ideas that my mind had about who I was, what I was worth, I didn't deserve to be here, this, that. Of the affirmations. So let's talk about these affirmations because I really, really, I don't know. I'm so over the moon about this moon. I really am. I'm so excited about it. So here's what I want to do. If you have a journal nearby, you can grab it. If not, don't worry about it. We'll just go through things together. But I want us to explore the affirmations that I've created for this new moon. I'm going to speak them aloud each 3 times, and I want you to pay attention to how each one feels. And there's no right or wrong way to feel about an affirmation. If an affirmation doesn't resonate with you, it just means that maybe there's something about it, the words in it, that are bumping up against some resistance inside. And it could just be a matter of needing to tweak the words. But more than likely, it's that there's some internal moving around tweaking that needs to happen because maybe there's a part of you who doesn't really believe that that's possible for you, or believe that you can or are capable of doing that, or that's asking too much of me. So we can play with that energetic dissonance, I like to call it, and use it to adjust things inside um, so that our affirmations will resonate with us. Having it not resonate isn't a bad sign, it's information. Okay? Um, Wings of Jewels. I just started editing my book last week. Actually, my first round of edits. I started editing it right after overcoming the imposter syndrome. I'm so glad. And I know your poetry book is so glad that you're playing with it again, that you're enjoying that time together. So your creations love when you play with them. Don't forget that. Like, they're like imaginary friends that want to come to life, but they only come to life as the little kid, babies. So when you play with your creations, when you say, I believe in you, I see this thing in my head and I want to make it happen and I want to bring it forward, you're playing with your creation. And it's really, really, it's fun. It's supposed to be fun. And I hope you are enjoying yourself with those edits. Proud of you. Be proud of yourself. Yes, Nat Nat. You're doing the thing. So let's sit with this first affirmation. It's a good one. So get yourself in a comfortable space because you really want to kind of breathe into these. And when you say affirmations, you should be in a space where you don't just like, I am worthy of a life where my God is created. Right? You want to say it with conviction. You want to give it the time, space it deserves. And if that means you need to center yourself first, you need to meditate first, you need to breathe first, you need to be in nature first, center yourself in your heart first, then speak them, then that's what you need to do, right? This stuff can't be rushed. When we rush it, we are affirming that we don't have time for ourselves and the things we desire. So let's not rush. Let's sit here, be here now, breathe into this space, and let's say this affirmation with conviction. Feel its vibration inside you. Take note of any resistance. Just taking notes. Don't judge it. And share how it feels. Say it 3 times. I am worthy of a life where my creativity is valued. I am worthy of a life where my creativity is valued. I am worthy of a life where my creativity is valued. Sit with that one. Creativity is valued. Are you worthy? Are you feeling it today? I hope so. If not, judgment. Ask yourself, why do you think that might be? Just feel it. Notice where it's light in your body. It might also be a okay, Wings of Jewels says I can't speak them out loud because I have a bad cough, but I loved hearing the first one. That's great. Yes, no worries. Don't strain yourself. Don't break yourself. You can still get that vibration from other people. That's why we listen to affirmation tracks, which did you know we can hear your test on YouTube. Yeah, so this one I really hope that you resonated with. It's a great one to seed, especially if you feel like in the past other people haven't necessarily supported you being a creative, um, and you're really wanting to seed in this new mood, being surrounded by support, being surrounded by people who believe in what you're doing, value it as much as you do. And by the way, you're in the right place, you're in the right community, making creators. That's what you're trying to call in more of. I am worthy of a life where my creativity is valued. Say it loud and say it proud. Let's move on to the next one. I like this one. I said this one to myself before I came on live. I love that, that Taurus energy gets kind of accused of being, stubborn and whatever, bullheaded. But let's be stubborn about things that matter to us. that's the true higher vibration of that stubbornness that Taurus archetype has. So let's be stubborn about the things that really actually matter to us. Okay? Being treated with respect, being allowed to live free as your authentic self, being allowed to express your creativity. That's what really values to you. Let's start being stubborn about those things. Let's start insisting on the time and space that they need. Let's start insisting that our friends and our family respect that. If they don't, I am sorry. You're on your own path and I am on mine. And sometimes that's just how we grow. Right? Dream state visions. This affirmation feels in line with me lately. I've been standing up for my creativity, being first in my life, and I personally value my art and its ability to provide me with what I need in life. Absolutely. I want to embrace radical authenticity. You do. You need to read this book. I was hoping I would get a chance to mention it. So thank you, Wings of Jewels. This book is changing my life right now, you all. And I really hope you can find it. I first got it from the library. So check your local library. It's called Radical Acceptance. And it is written by Tara Brock. She also has a podcast, my partner told me. So maybe you want to listen to the podcast. Hello, Esto Solares. Hi, Radical Acceptance. This book is changing my life. It is helping me accept myself as I am. There are so many beautiful practices in here as well that are helping me be non-reactive to situations, but rather to breathe, mindful body awareness, get to the root of it, which is usually some form of broken heart energy, at least for me personally, that I heal through the awareness of it and then responding externally from a heart-centered place. You can't go wrong with that. Um, Loving that. And Nat says, being insistent on my new boundaries. Amen. Amen. Boundaries are beautiful. Boundaries are ruled by Scorpio in opposition of Taurus, or not in opposition, that's the other pole, right? What you value, you put boundaries around. Taurus and Scorpio, they work together. I value my art. I put boundaries around it. I make sure I have the time. I make sure people respect my time, etc. All right, let's get back on track. I am stubbornly committed to my art, my heart, to me. Let's look at this one. Breathe in. I am stubbornly committed to my art, my heart, to me. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about commitments to ourselves, to our hearts. I am stubbornly committed to my art, my heart, to me. Maybe that one feels good. Maybe that one feels sticky. I told a lot of stories about selfishness that are so not true. So not true. So not true. Choosing you from a space of love is never selfish. Ever. Choosing yourself from a place of love is never selfish. Ever. And that means that other people have to recognize that you are a fully formed human being with needs of your own. Let that be their lesson. That's their lesson, not yours. So, are you stubbornly committed to your art, to your heart, to expressing who you truly are as a soul without yourself? Who you truly are, your essence. committed to that essence. Getting to know yourself, who you are authentically, is a priceless, priceless tool to creating uh, works that really truly reflect you. People always talk about, how do I find my style as a this or that as an artist? You find your style by figuring out who you are as a being and honoring that. What inspires you? Who inspires you? Even if it's weird or you think people if it's really truly you, if it it should feel good. Um, Dream State Vision says this one made me giggle, and me too. Total resonance because it rings so true as of late. Jules, it feels good. This affirmation, body tickles good. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And it does feel a little creepy, but I like that. I'm enjoying bringing fun and lightheartedness into my life. I hope you're seeking that too, because part of the fun of being a creative person is like you guys just get to be a kid the whole rest of your life and play with whatever things bring you joy, whether it's the words. You like to play with words and put them in different arrangements and put them out loud. Listen to this. I got a good one. Or maybe you like music and the way the guitar strings feel in your fingers and vibrates all over your body. Maybe you dance. You like to move around. You get to be a kid the rest of your life when you are creative. And when you honor that as part of your soul's true essence, and you inspire other people to awaken their inner child and to live life from that place of purity and love. So I really, really hope that I want to seed that. I guess is what I want to say. I want to seed that for us all. More new moon blessings sprinkled around for everyone in the community, that we all stay big, goofy kids for the rest of our life. And yes, I also agree. Your oops. Yes, listen to the movies that inspire you, the music that's inspiring you. All of that is pointing towards who you are, your style. Um, it's just you. It's another way of saying you. All right. Here we go. This one's kind of piggybacking on all the ones before it. It's asking you, it's saying, it's stating, it's declaring, I am a creator who values themselves and their work. Something just came up for me. Let's say it one more time though. Two more times. I am a creator who values themselves and their work. I am a creator who values themselves and their work. Came up for me the first time I spoke this affirmation was stop talking shit about your art then. It's for me, it's for you, it's for everyone. Stop talking shit about your art. If you are a creator who values themselves and their work, you stop talking shit about your art. Who just joined us? Dress Materials Wholesale. Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome here to this space for creatives of all kinds who are aligned with or want to get closer to it. I'm a creator who values themselves and their work. Do you talk shit about your work? Do you belittle it? I mean, I'm curious about this because I know I kind of used to do this more often in the past. I really don't do it much anymore. It was a good reminder um, to speak highly of ourselves. And it's not about being egotistical and it's not about being delusional. It's about being kind. You know what? If your friend shared with you something they created, and would you just like kick it apart and start criticizing it? Well, you didn't do this, and that looks weird, and that hand isn't drawn correctly, or like those colors don't go together on that outfit you're designing. Like, you wouldn't do that. That would be rude as F. And you, being a good friend to yourself, should also abstain from expressing words of discouragement to yourself. So when you're editing, when you're working, when you are problem solving creatively, maybe the colors aren't coming out the way you really wanted, or the shape isn't coming out the way you wanted. It's a good opportunity for you to step back, recenter in your heart aligned, breathe, do some yam chants, speak the awakened creator's invocation again. Remind yourself you love yourself unconditionally and that you are creating exactly what you're capable of creating right now, and it is good. It is okay. It is beautiful as it is, just like you are. Maybe you need a break. Maybe you need to step away from starting to get critical of your own work. Have you drank water? Have you eaten? Have you gotten enough sleep? Have you been outside yet today? Have you taken care of yourself? Do you need to phone a friend? Like, have you met your basic needs? Because we all know we can get hangry, we can get grouchy, we can get whatever when we're not, our cups aren't full in other areas. So be mindful of that. If you start devaluing your work, check those boxes, go through the list. Maybe I need a break, maybe I need some water, maybe I need a meal, and come back to it more centered from a more loving place and problem solve from there. And I think you'll get a much better result. Dream state visions, yes, I tend to talk smack about my older work as if it's not good enough. It's still good. It's just before I found my style. This needs more love and attention. And that's so beautiful because it was a reflection of who you were then. Can you really judge yourself for who you were then? You didn't have the awareness you have now. So how could you judge yourself? It would be unfair. It would be cruel. You created what you created because that, in that space and time and with that level of awareness, was what you could do. So releasing judgment, letting it be a journey, letting yourself be okay with seeing a progression instead of I have to always have been my best from the very beginning until now. How boring is that? You mean you don't get any better? Like, it's cool to look back at your past work and be like, I've gotten so much better. And you can be lighthearted about it. Like, wow, I've really grown as a creator. Wow, I've gotten way better at writing. Wow, look at those lines. Like, look at the subject matter. I have really changed. I've really come a long way. Let your heart be light, love and compassion towards that you that was, despite everything, still pushing towards the stream of becoming none. Rings of jewels. It's because no one is as intimate with ourselves as we are. To us, our flaws are magnified because we are with ourselves every day in a way that no one else can be. Absolutely, yeah. And even more importantly, that's why we should be our own best friends and work on that relationship with ourselves more than anything else. Because you're going to be with you to the end. So make it a fun, loving, passionate person that you're surrounded by at all times until you know. That's a great point. Hi, kindness, revitalize. Hello, welcome. Okay, here's the last one before we jump into closing here. And I love this one. This one was my favorite one. And it talks about what we were just chatting about, which is being kind to your whole body of work, accepting you as you were then, and thus the work you produced then, cultivating kindness and friendship within yourself, and being your greatest champ. So here we are, breathing in. I am free to love myself and my art exactly as I am free to love myself and my art exactly as is. I am free to love myself and my art exactly as is. This is a liberation from the lies you've been told that you're never good enough. What you do. Buy this, get that, change this, do that, work harder here, do that. We're free. Say it, I am free. I'm free from all that. I'm free from all that striving and going towards something other than who I am and where I'm at. I'm free to love myself and your art, right? Because your art is always a reflection of your heart vibration and where it's at. That's why we do all this work. Get it cleared out. Clear out the heartbreak, the pain, the shame, the unworthiness, all of that. Get it cleared out so that love, energy, and creation flow freely without obstruction. No matter what you create, when you created it, it is always good enough as it is when you decide. Inspiration is up leveling every day. You're in this constant state of evolution. Okay? Which means then too your heart will always be in a constant state of evolution, reflection of you, and it will always just get better and better. Okay? I'm free to love myself. So I am free. Look at you all declaring your freedom. Yes. Ooh, dream state visions got a breakthrough throat. Ugh. Okay, Mercury, are you out of shadow yet? This one choked me up and brought tears. Throat chakra blockage. Here, I needed to say this one out loud about 20 more times today. Do it. Seed this new moon with all that love. Boom, boom, boom. Get it in there. There is, I mentioned it briefly, this aspect of Jupiter. Jupiter is the great amplifier, magnifier, expander, biggest planet in our solar system. It wants everything to be bigger, better than you thought. So seed this new moon with all that stuff and watch it. Miracle grow. Got miracle grow sitting on this new moon today. Anything you want. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, seed it all. Spend some time. I really want to encourage you. Set aside 10, 20 minutes today to just sit with your journal, get it all out there. Maybe you like to verbalize your manifestation. That works too. Say it with resonance. Say it with conviction. Let it all out. Let it all out. How do you want to feel? Let's have you each create one right now. How do you want to feel? How does this new you feel? How does this version of you that is solid in your value as an artist, as a human being, as a soul, knows your worth, stubbornly committed to yourself, to your art, to your heart? How does that version of you feel? Drop the word in the chat and see it. How do you feel? How does it feel? mine. Oh, I'm so glad you needed this today. And all the beautiful souls here today, Dream State Vision said so much more than I knew. That's beautiful. I'm so glad. And it was such my deepest intention that people who really need to hear this today tuned in or magnetized to this live stream. And I just want to say a blessing to all of those watching future as well. You are receiving this message exactly when you need to. But trust that timing. Trust that timing always. Yes, you feel this free. Future self feels free. Dream statement. My future self feels capable of anything without doubt. So clear. So clear. All right. Oh, I didn't share mine. I should. I said like future self feels regal. I don't know, royal, like kind of like like fully in my Leo essence. I guess is what I feel like. Just yeah, here I am. Hi, hello. I'm not hiding anymore. I don't care what you think. Like I'm just here. I'm me, and I love you, and I love this community, and I love what I do every day. So that to me is a very like regal royal feeling. Hello, Sleepy Enos. Welcome. So, okay, let's take these feeling words. You all have already gone ahead and added some how, where, um, I love June State added, without doubt. That's beautiful. Yourself feels free. Queen of Jewels, if you want to add anything else to that, you can. Free where? How? With what? Free in all aspects of my life. Free to express my creativity. Free to be my authentic self. Free where? What? Who? See if you can get a little clearer. Don't feel forward to get any clearer. That's fine too. Listen to your intuition always. And then, once you've added a little bit of clarity, pause to add mine, you're going to take that, I guess that part at the beginning, and you're going to switch that to I am. So like dream state, you would take my future self feels and you would just put I am. I am capable of anything without doubt. I am free with everything. I love the addition. Hello, Samaya Iwale. Welcome, welcome. Yes. So let's see. Let me add some details tonight. Where do I feel legal? Oh, royal. Uh, in expressing my authentic self, my authentic truth. I like that. Capital T, my truth. All right. So I am. I am. I am. You are these things. You are already free. You are already capable. Okay. So here we go. So the affirmations that we created today, I highly encourage you to speak out loud sometime today. As I mentioned at the very beginning, the new moon peak, like right as we started this live stream, all that juicy Taurus new moon energy is streaming down upon us. So make the most of it while you can. But if you don't get to it till later because of life, don't make yourself feel bad. The magic is still all around you. You are the magic, quite literally. So don't worry. Um, let's see. Let's tune in here. How do we want to close this up? Make next week is my second week of live. Whee! I'm so excited to share with you a creative update on Monday. I'm going to be talking about a piece that I painted related to some sexual abuse healing that I went through my art, using my art to help me heal. So I want to talk about that piece. I want to share with those of you who have similar experiences and are looking for ways to heal, to hopefully inspire you to use the gift that you have been given by Source to help yourself heal. Um, and then on Wednesday, I'm going to be doing another channeling live Q&A. So send your questions. What's heavy on your heart? What are you struggling with? I'm happy and pleased to be able to connect the Source with you, for you, to channel it through and give you that vision. Last time we did this, I tell you, it was like my favorite thing in the world. It was so fun, and the messages that came through were so deep and beautiful, and I think resonated with so many people and helped so many people. Um, that video got a lot of views on YouTube, and it makes me really happy, not for the views, but because it seemed like it resonated with a lot of people. So when we have struggles, we often think we're the only ones struggling with it. But that's why I want to do these, because by you sharing what you're going through, you are helping so many other creatives. So look for that on Wednesday next week. And if you already have something on your heart that you would like to get in line for to have your question answered, you can send me a private message on Instagram. And then Friday, we have a beautiful interview. I'm so excited with Natalie Ryan Hebert. She is a radical transformation therapist who helps women suffering from PMDD, which is premenstrual dysphoric disorder, which is something that I have struggled with about a week prior to my period, seeming like I'm going absolutely nuts, sinking into deep depression, dealing with a lot of triggers, incapable of handling my emotions. And she and her methods of healing through through energy healing and through hypnotherapy, really helping people heal from the trauma and watching those PMDD symptoms dissipate. So it was magical, and I can't wait to share it, because I think a lot of all that sacral stuff and menstrual stuff and womb stuff is so connected to our creativity. So I'm very excited to have her on to share her gifts. Hi, Nancy Moore, you guys. So yeah, next Friday, Natalie's going to join us. Bring your questions, bring your curiosity. If you feel like you might be suffering from PMDD, make sure you tune in and hear what Natalie has to say. Empower you. You will walk away feeling like you can do this, and that there's hope. So yes, Wings of Joseph, things we wouldn't have to go through. It's yeah. I could talk a whole episode all about sacral chakra and wounds, trauma, and all of that definitely affects women creators. And maybe I will, right? There's some inspiration to discuss that stuff. So getting our sacral chakra in order is really powerful for creating women. I'm so interested in that live. Yay! I'm glad to hear you guys are interested. I'm going to start bringing on people every month to inspire you, to share their gifts, to share their healing modalities with you. So this is part of the new Awakened Creators that we step into. So thank you again for all being here. I love you so much, and I hope that you have a glorious Friday. That you enjoy the moon energy. And I just lastly want to say I fully, completely, wholeheartedly agree and affirm that you are living a natural life, and your every wildest dream will come true. And I'm so happy. I love you. Hi, Creative Money New York. We're just logging off, but hello. I love you. Awesome. See you guys later. See you on Monday. Bye for now.